Presentation long awaited. Here to sing Preacher and the Bear, Russ Boone, Lois Rohde, and Mary Graves.
Good afternoon. I'd like to introduce Russ, my partner, and our accompanist, Mary. Thank you, Mary. And I'm Lois. Before we sing, I'd like to explain how we happen to be here. Before we joined Messiah, and we joined in 1997, we all belonged to a worship group at the church we were attending at the time. Russ ran the soundboard, and one night when I went to practice, he was bringing up the soundboard and he put in a tape. And I mistakenly said, gee, that sounds familiar, Russ. I think that's a song my mom sang to my brothers and I when we were quite little. He said, well, you know this, huh? And I said, no, I don't really know it. I know a few words here and there, but as I remember, it was a real fun song. And I said, do you know it? And he said, no, don't have the music, don't have the words, but I like the melody. So, kiddingly, I said, well, I have to backtrack a little bit. At that time, our worship group used to be invited out to churches to sing and special events. We went to special events. And kiddingly, I said, maybe we can sing it at one of the places we go. That sounds like fun, he said. Well, anyway, it got to be a group joke every time we were practicing to go sing at one of these events. Someone would pop up and say, oh, Lois, Russ, are you going to sing Preacher and the Bear? Nope, can't do it. No music, no words, can't do it. So this went on, and when we did join Messiah, it kind of got put on the back shelf and wasn't heard from much anymore. Well, we were at a birthday party for Mr. Dave here about 2 months ago, and the conversation turned to the talent show. And someone mentioned how they were trying to find talent to be in the show. And jokingly, I said to Russ, gee, Russ, maybe we can sing Preacher and the Bear. And he said, nope, no words, no music, can't do it, sorry. I said, that's right, we cannot sing this song. Well, a used to be friend of ours happened to be there. And he said, oh, I can get it for you. I can find it on the computer. I know I can. And we said, no, don't bother. Don't worry, don't bother. This is fine. Well, the next Sunday in church, here he comes, words and music in hand. So, 9 years later, here we are.
Forgive us. Remember the lesson today, forgiveness.
Yes. I need to, excuse me, Mary, but I need to tell you, the gist of this song is a preacher decided to go for a walk, and he got himself in a whole lot of trouble. All right. A preacher went out walking, was on a Sunday morn. Of course was against his religion, but he took his gun along. He shot himself some very fine quail and one little tiny hare. But on his way returning home, he met a great big grizzly bear. Well, the bear walked out in the middle of the road and waltzed to the Rev, you see. The Rev got so excited, he climbed up a cinnamon tree. The bear sat down upon the ground, and the Rev climbed out on a limb. He raised his eyes to the Lord in the skies, and this he said to him,
O Lord, deliver Daniel from the lion's den. Deliver Jonah from the belly of the whale, and then you Hebrew children from the fiery furnace, so the good books do declare.
O Lord, if you
Can't
can help me, for goodness sakes,
don't
don't you help that bear.
Just about then the limb let go, and the preacher came tumbling down. Reached in his pocket, pulled his razor out just before he hit the ground. He hit the ground with an awful thud. It was a terrible sight. The preacher and the bear with a razor in his hair, just a cutting left and right. When they rolled around on the ground, the preacher was up and then he was down. The bear let out an awful moan. It looked like the preacher was holding his own. Lord, if I get out of here alive, the good book I will abide. I'll never sin on Sabbath day, and Sunday come I'll pray and pray. To the heavens he did glance, said, Lord, just give me one more chance. Then his suspenders gave away and knocked that bear 10 feet away. Then the preacher got up and made a bound to a tree where he'd be safe and sound. Pulled himself up and turned about, cast his eyes to the skies, and he did shout, Oh Lord, you delivered Daniel from the lion's den, delivered Jonah from the belly of the whale, and then 3 Hebrew children from the fiery furnace, and the good books do declare. Oh Lord, if you can't help me, for goodness sakes, don't help that bear. Oh Lord, if you can't help me, for goodness sakes, don't help that bear. That's the story of the preacher and the bear.